Okay folks, here we go again. Quick intro, as I explained last time, and most of you probably heard it. But for anybody new, I've got a mission to collect all 580 yellow spine DAW books, DAW SF books. I had a little side project going on where I tried to collect the first 100, which I've now completed a couple of days ago. The reason for that is that they have a great nostalgic affinity to me, so yeah, that was my first priority. Now this time we've got numbers 51 to 100, and without any further delay we'll fly through them. I haven't got so much information to dredge up from my failing mind this time because we've seen most of the authors, but yeah, we'll do what we can. Right, number 51. Where were you last blew today? What a great title. This was his only book, as far as I recall. First, that cover is by Carol Thole, who you'll have heard of last time. First, I didn't like that cover, but actually there's quite a lot going on there if you take time to study it. So yeah, I quite like that one. Right, Lloyd Biggle. That's Kelly Freeze, of course. One of the three he did. And that's the first time in paperback. And it doesn't say DAW original, so there must have been a hardcover of that one. Now, this is where Jack Gorn starts to do the covers for the annual World's Best SF. Actually, it's quite nice, so I like these, but you know, you lose so much here. But not to worry, I mean, you can still see a fair bit of it. So that's one occasion. Jack Gordon's very inconsistent for me, but that's one occasion where I particularly like his work. Right. I should, at this point, just look at EC Tub. It annoyed me when I watched the replay of my video last time because I, excuse me, I referred to Alan Burt Akers, who does the Scorpio books, as EC Tub. Well, as everybody apart from me apparently knows, that it's not EC Tub at all. It's our old friend Kenneth Bulmer. So my apologies for misleading you on that one. Anyway, EC Tub, that's humorist. That was actually, I think that was the first of the humorist novels in DAW. He did a few for, I think it was Arrow books before this, and I think this was the 9th that appeared, and this was the first one that DAW did, and it's a DAW Books original, Kelly Freeze, by the way. Right, this is our good friend Carol Thole again, with one of his circular artworks. That's another anthology, of course. Our first paperback. Right. I love this cover for some reason. There's another one of the Michael Coney books that, you know, is quite hard to find, at least in this country. That's a DAW Books original, and I can't remember who did that one. Somebody called John Holmes. Okay. Right, where are we? Number 57. Clement. I think that was his only only DAW appearance, and that is by Jack Gorn. Right, Sam Lundwall is a DAW Books original by Tim Kirk, of course. What a nice cover there. Right, now this is one of the hooded swan books. I don't know the exact order of the series, but I don't know where this falls. It doesn't in fact say here, so maybe it was the first. I know, but it's a DAW Books original anyway by Kelly Freese. As I said last time, Stableford did an awful lot of work for DAW 19, as I recall. Okay, now this is the first of the Josh Kirby run on Ron Goulart books. What's Become of Screw Loose and Other Inquiries, another great title. Ron Goulart, as I said last time, did quite a few, about 15 for DAW. Right, here we have one of those rarities, a Chris Foss cover. He certainly didn't do many. I don't know exactly how many. I think we've seen maybe one or two, maybe one before this. Another John Brunner, who was quite prolific. Yep, number 61. Right, here we go with another Green Star book. Now it says inside that this was by Luis Dominguez, but I think Tim Kirk did all the other Green Star books, so I'm beginning to wonder, but they were pretty careful with their artist names because obviously they commissioned each piece to go with the story, unlike most publishers. So they should know better than me. But it just seems a bit peculiar having one book out of the series by another artist. Right, here we go. Book of Philip Jose Farmer. That's our friend Carol Thole again. That's a DAW Books original, and it has about a dozen or so short stories in there. Well, he's Marmite authors, Philip Jose Farmer, you either like him or you don't. There doesn't seem to be any in between. Right, Guy Schneider. This is a Kelly Freese cover. I think he did 2 books for DAW. I think that was probably one that was translated, was it? No, it wasn't. No. Yeah, there's a nice Kelly Freese cover there. Excuse me. Right, here we come to Alan Burt Akers, aka Kenneth Bulmer. I got it right this time. With the usual Tim Kirk covers on the earlier ones. That's a nice cover. I like that one. That's the Saga of Prescott of Antares, number 3. Again, it's a DAW Books original. Right, Christopher Anvil. I like that Kelly Freese cover, that's very nice. He did 2 books for DAW. I love this detail in the background here, the face. I think it's one of my favourite Freese covers of the the entire run, and he did a lot. Yeah, nice. Right, The Lord's Pink Ocean. That's actually a Josh Kirby cover. I wouldn't recognise it as Josh Kirby, but that's who it is. Nice. Interesting. David Walker. I forget how many. I think that his only book. I'm a bit hazy on that one because there was another Walker, a Hugh Walker. I get mixed up between the two. Not to worry. Gerard Klein again, one of his 4. He did. Nice Kelly Freas cover there. Love this hand. I mean, he's one of my very favourite cover artists, Kelly Freas. I mean, such a long career and very consistently good. Okay, and that's a DAW Discovery, never for in paperback, so I don't know what that means quite. Anyway, number 68. 69, another Gordon Dixon, who was another quite prolific author. Again, we have Kelly Freas there. Not one of his better efforts, but not bad for all that. And that's never before in paperback jobby. Right, another Michael Coney. I think all 6 of Coney's books are in the first 200. Most of them in the first 100, actually. I think, I'll have to look that one up, I think that's Josh Kirby. Yeah, Josh Kirby. Not one of his glorious efforts, but not bad for all that. Here's a Marion Zimmer Bradley that wasn't part of the Darkover series. That's a nice cover. Now I think that's George Barr. Let me just confirm. Yep, memory intact. Quite a nice cover with a red background there. Not typical of George Barr, I have to say, but quite nice for all that. And here's another Kelly Freas. Freas, I don't know. I call him Freas. John Brunner. Another author who did a lot. And that's a never before in paperback also. Right. James Gunn, I think that was his only appearance in DAW. And that, excuse me, that cover artist is not familiar to me. That's because it's Michael Gilbert. Not sure who he is, and he's nothing great anyway. And we come to the halfway point. Another Kelly Freas tub. Humorous book. Okay. So as I say, that's the halfway point. Get rid of some of this stuff. Pull these forward. Right. Another Andre Norton. Jack Gordon cover there. In fact, that's the halfway point. 75. Right, what do we have now? Right, One Eye by Stuart Gordon. He did 2 Eyes and 3 Eyes in the series. I think that was Tim Kirk. And not immediately recognisable. Yeah, Tim Kirk it was. again, that was a DAW Books original. Right. Introduction by John Brunner, that one, Philip Wiley. End of the Dream. First paperback. Don't know who that artist is. Someone called Podium the Second. It's got me scratching my head, that one, I must admit. Right, let me just get a swig here because I'm losing my voice. Right, still losing my voice. Right, John Rackham. Beanstalk, I think that was his only appearance. Nice Kelly Freas there. DAW Books original, that one. And, right, Herbert Frank, I think that was his only appearance in DAW. That cover's by, although not typical, it's by Vincent DeFate. I think that's probably a translation. Translated by Christopher Priest. And we have another Ron Goulart now. That isn't the Josh Kirby. I think that's probably Jack Gorn. Just check for you. Yep. Jack Gorn it is. Interesting. Never ever read a Ron Goulart book. Right. There he is. Boomer again, writing as Alan Burt Akers. That is the fourth in the Prescott of Antares. That's obviously Tim Kirk. Nice. Right, what do we have? Yeah, number 82. That's the second of the Telsey Ambadon series by James Schmitz. He only did the two, actually. That's a DAW Books original with a cover by Kelly Freas. Right, here's a nice cover. That's George Barr. I love that one. That's typical of him. Game Cyborg's Play. It's one of his half a dozen books for DAW. Very nice. First paperback in DAW. Right, here's the other Chris Foss cover that I'm aware of. I don't know if he did any more, I'm not sure, but that's the third I've shown and the only three. Right, Ball. That's a DAW Books original. Right, where are we now? Number 85. Polymath. By John Brunner. Yeah, that's a Vincent DeFate cover. I like the background in purple, but not so keen on the foreground. That's a DAW Books original. Right, Louis Trimble, one of the few he did. Kelly Freas again. Excuse me. Indigestion as well as a dry throat. Okay, and that's a DAW Books original also. Right, the book of Fritz Leiber, or Fritz Leiber, I never know which one. I think he was the only author ever to get two books of. I think. I don't think that one is Carol Thole this time. Let's check it out. No, that's our mate Jack Gorn again. And yeah, this one. Luckily, this one was sent to me by Gary Levisi in the States. Very tricky one to find. Michael Shea, as is one of his later books, terribly expensive. So I was delighted to receive that one. That is, memory escapes me. Is that George Barr again? Let's have a look. Yeah, George Barr. Nice. And we have that's neglected to mention. It says there that's a Fantasy of the Dying Earth, so it's obviously a run-on from Jack Vance's excellent stories. Right, this is James Blish's only book for DAW. Midsummer Century. It's never before in paperback job, and that's by Josh Kirby. Right, now, this guy, Gerard Conway, any of you old-time comic readers will probably recognise the name Jerry Conway from Marvel Comics. That's the same guy. Kelly Freas cover. And his only DAW book, and that's a DAW book's original. Right, we're at number 90 there. Just 10 more to go. Okay. This is a tough one to find. As a whole, all the horror type books. He did do one other, which is equally difficult to find. That's quite a nice cover. Now, this is not who I think it is. I'll have to check this one for you. Yeah, that's Tim Kirk, in fact. Burrows Beneath. Then we have another Brian Stapleford. That's another Hooded Swan jobby. DAW Books original. That's a lovely cover by Kelly Freas. Nice, I like that one. Right, and then this was the last of Gerald Klein's 3 or 4 books I think he did. And that one's by our friend Carol Thole as well. Quite interesting. That's translated by John Brunner this time, and it's never before in paperback. Right, there is is a lovely George Barr cover, one of my favourites of his. Lovely one, that. Thomas Bennett Swan, who had half a dozen books published by DAW. Nice. Never read any Swan myself, but excuse me. Right, Robert Laurie, I think that was his one and only. Difficult to see, but it's a Kelly Freas in there. Don't know why they chose to put that little frame for Robert Laurie. I mean, he's nobody of note. So why give him such a big byline? That's a DAW Books original. Okay, now this is the first of the Gore novels. As you can see there, it's the 8th book of, so 7 appeared elsewhere, and Norman did 13 books for DAW. And I think they're all Gore. Not sure. I think they were. I don't know if he writes anything other than Gore books, but yeah, that's by Jack Gorn, I think. Yeah. Oh no, it isn't. Interior illustration by Jack Gorn. It's by Gino D'Achille. Nothing special that. Right, so now we come on to the next. Prescott / Scorpio books. And that one is Jack Gorn. Loads of them. Right, Robert Chilson as the curtain falls. He did 2 books for DAW, as I recall. That one's DAW Books Original. Quite a nice cover. Who did it? Josh Kirby. Trying to remember. No, that is by Hans Ulrich and Ute Osterwalder. There you go. Who knew? Right, now we come down to the last couple. Robert Shackley. What a great title there. A very strange cover by a bloke called Hans Arnold, whoever he might be. That's never before in paperback job. And finally we have, last but not least, Mr. Farmer with the first of his 2 Haydon books. Obviously Tarzan ripoff. And that is by the very famous Roy Krenkel, the artist there. Roy Krenkel did a lot of good work for the Ace rack size books, you know, the mini ones in particular, but he was just a great artist all around. He did comic books a lot. So there we are. That is the first 100 DAWs. I still need 2 to complete the first 200, but unfortunately the 2 I need are a bit pricey, so I don't know how long it's going to be. But it would be nice to get them and to be able to show the second 100 to make the first 200 complete would be nice, because I remember quite a lot of those as well. That's it then, folks. My quest continues. I've still got dribs and drabs coming in towards the main goal, but some of the prices are really eye-watering, believe me. So it may be a while before I'm able to announce a full set. Anyway, thank you very much for watching and subscribing and commenting as you do. If any of you, had any experience with these DAWs, read any, collect them yourself, I'd be very interested to hear from you in the comments section. And next time up might be an interesting one for any comic fans out there. In my series of books that I've had on the shelf since 1960s, 70s, I've got a lot of comic related material that was printed in paperback, so if you like that sort of thing, keep tuned and I'll be along in a very short time. So until then, thank you for watching and bye-bye for now.